What's up, guys? Welcome to Daily Refinement. My name is Chris. In this show, we talk about building an online store. So today I want to talk about eBay's magic rule of two. What does that mean? It means do not miss listing more than 2 days in a row and list every single day. Look at this text message I got to this morning. Hey Chris, I wanted to thank you for the coaching sessions you did with me. It's amazing what 15 listings a day can do. I've developed a bulletproof listing habit and it honestly feels weird doing anything else. It's not much, but it's a start and I'm so thankful for your help. Can't wait to scale to 6 figures. Pound sign 100% cash bag emoji. What an amazing text message. I just wrote back that 15 listings a day is life-changing. She made $1,001.96. She's only been doing it for a few months, but she really hasn't missed a day. This is massive. I haven't missed a day in almost 500 days now, and my store is 3 or 4 times that volume. I would say consistently we've listed over 400 items a week, and my ambition is to do 700 items a week, and I'm actually not quite ready to do that. I do not have a 100 listing a day habit yet. So I got to really up my game and get there. But again, it's okay to miss a day once in a while, but it's really about what you do 90% of the time. Okay, if you eat healthy and exercise 9 out of 10 days, you'll probably be in great shape. So one thing I want to mention is that a lot of people have an entrepreneur seizure, is what Michael Gerber calls it in the E-Myth Revisited. They get an idea. They're like, oh, I really want to start an eBay business, or I really want to do this. And they'll list, but then they won't list for 9 more days. They only list when they get that inspiration or motivation. And you have to watch a YouTube video or listen to Tony Robbins and get psyched up and then drink a Red Bull and go list for a few items. But that's not how this works. You need to have an identity change. You need to be a different person. You need to list every single day, no matter what, if you just want to change your life. Because yes, you can list once in a while, make a little side income, but if you list consistently, you start getting consistent income, and consistent income is life-changing. Imagine you start making money every single day now. eBay is one of those businesses where you can make money when you sleep. That's really unusual, okay? There are no other businesses that are like that. You have to show up in order to make money. eBay is working while you sleep. So 15 listings a day, 7 days a week at $10 profit is $1,000 of profit listed per week. That needs to happen every single week, all year long. Can you take a vacation? Sure, I still take vacations. I'm a little less ambitious than Tech and Sports, who I run the Facebook group with. This is a paid Facebook group that you can sign up for on Patreon, but he has been not missing a day for 13 years, and he reinvests 100% of his business, the money back into the businesses. I'm not as hardcore, so I do take, I would say, probably 2 months of vacation a year, and I can tell, because we're about the same age, but he's like 100 years ahead of me as far as when you keep reinvesting the money over and over again over the course of a decade or longer, that multiplication starts to be insane. His catchphrase is, there's no way to multiply money like on eBay. And let me explain to you how that works. You get $100, you sell it, you double your money, it turns into $200. You go buy items at garage sales and thrift stores, turn your $200 into $400, and you keep doing that. And there actually is, it takes a long time before you get to the point where you have more money that you can double. So, I'm sorry, that you have more money than you can actually spend because you run out of time. But there's this magic sweet spot at 15 listings a day. You can do it in a couple of hours, and I actually break it down to 6 listings per hour is 1 every 10 minutes, okay? I think you can definitely get it down to about 10 minutes. You can streamline it as low as 2 to 4 minutes per item. Now you're making hundreds of dollars an hour. You're making as much money as a surgeon. So it's pretty intense how much money you can make on eBay. I want to relate that to eBay. If you guys have been watching my channel for a while, please smash the like button. If you Google search eBay on YouTube and you go to YouTube and you type in eBay, I bet that one of my videos shows up on the YouTube algorithm because I probably rank the best for eBay information because I've been doing this for 4 years. I think I've talked about every possible kind of eBay concept that there is. I rank really high in the eBay algorithm. Smash the like button or comment if you've seen my videos before. But I only made 33 grand last year on YouTube. That's not very much money. I made more than 5 times as much on eBay. So people think that, there's I wouldn't necessarily say that I'm a reseller with a YouTube channel, but because I do consider myself a YouTuber as well. But it's just it's really hard to make money on YouTube. I'm literally one of the top channels in this niche, and I still don't make a full-time living on YouTube. YouTube, I would consider maybe with affiliates and in other things I make a full-time living, but just the AdSense, I do not make a full-time living. In California, that doesn't even pay my mortgage. Okay, so that doesn't do anything. You can make a way more money reselling things online, and the reason is because it's just a lot easier to sell things that people want. To be completely frank with you, for the people who are listening right now, most people do not want to earn extra money. Most people want to figure out how to make just enough to buy the newest thing, or they want to take it a little bit easy, or they want to pay down some debt, maybe. Most people are not interested in finance. They're more interested in having a good time. So this channel has a lot lower potential than like an entertainment channel. Okay, that's why I really need you guys to help me spread the word and share the video, because most people are not trying to improve their lives. They're looking for a distraction from their mediocre lives. So if you can do 2 hours of eBay a day at 6 listings an hour, instead of watching reality TV, which I still enjoy once in a while, you can put an extra 52 grand in your pocket, and you can take any vacation you want. You can be the person that's on Instagram that people want to follow and be like them. You can take that vacation instead of watching other people do that vacation, and you don't get anything because you're wasting your time on social media. So, some people say that people who are successful don't have time to be on social media. That's not necessarily true. I feel like a lot of successful people have plenty of time. They set up their businesses correctly. They could do whatever they want with their time. It's just that they're not converting social media into something that they feel is useful. So I look at it as social media is a way that you can connect and actually help people do better. If you were to get to the point where you have a full-time job and you're doing 15 listings daily, you're putting your family and yourself in a really good position. You could save all 52 grand. If eventually you set yourself up like a corporation, like myself, you can invest in a SEP IRA. You can put up to $80,000 into your retirement fund every year instead of $20,000 in a regular 401k. So you can literally put 4 times as much in, and it's designed for entrepreneurs because usually starting a company takes a lot longer than people expect to get going. So the government allows those people to catch up. That's what the purpose of a SEP IRA is. And to me, that's exciting. So I think everyone try to grow to the point where you could hire someone. I know that sounds crazy, being able to support another person, but think about how cool this is. Somebody else makes a living, supports their family, puts food on the table because of you, because of your amazing ability to create a business. And you don't need to sell anything extraordinary. If you look at my store, it's just common items. There's nothing in it that's special. Once in a while, I sell a really unique, funky, cool item. And I just put down here, it's important for you to fill your store with items that you enjoy. Let me back up. It's important to sell some things that you enjoy if you find your niche boring, right? But 90% of your week 90 items a week should be similar stuff. And 10 items can be random of your 100 mix. So 90% bread and butter, 10% fun items to keep it interesting. Find your sweet spot. And then there's a couple things you can do to make more money. You can increase the number of things you sell. So maybe 100 a week is not enough. Sell 110 next week, 111 the next week. Honestly, one more than the week before. And after a year, you're listing 52 more items a week, which is ridiculous. That's like another $500 profit a week to your business with just a little minor marginal increase. So just focus on the long run. Think about doing eBay for 10 years. You do eBay for 10 years, you put 520 grand pre-tax into your pocket. That's amazing, right? Also, I'm not a CPA. I am gonna do some more episodes of Mark II, Not Your Dad's CPA, next week. If you guys have any questions about tax, you can ask him because he's a proper CPA and also a 6-figure reseller, and we can give you the idea on how to break it down, how to pay your taxes properly. But my pro tip is that you can defer tax by accounting for the inventory cost now and paying for it later when it sells. That's one trick in the book you can do when you are a reseller. Again, I'm not a CPA, but a lot of resellers are basically deferring the tax until the last year that they sell by accruing some of that cost in this year instead of when it sells. So when you do that, you're building up this nest egg for the future because, I ask people, what are you going to do in 10 years? A lot of people say, I'm going to sell my stock in 10 years that I've been building up and retire. Go chill on a beach for the rest of my life. So you could 100% do that if you reinvested the profit. If you listed 15 listings a week for 10 years and reinvested the profit in the more expensive inventory, you would definitely be a millionaire, for sure. Because even if you started with $100, you'd be a millionaire because the compound interest is the eighth wonder of the world, is what Warren Buffett would say. It's insane. So again, list every day. And if you miss a day, don't miss 2 in a row. That's eBay's magic rule of 2. That's really all you need to be successful at this is, I say do all 3 things. Reselling is the disciplined pursuit of less but better. Increase the items that you sell, but decrease the variability. Sell more of the same thing, right? Ideally, you could just sell one thing over and over and over and over again and not have to relist different items. We're not all that lucky unless you're selling like coconut oil that sells thousands of times a day. You probably need to have a little bit more variety, but over time, sell more expensive items. Learn how to do bundles, learn how to make shipping cheaper, learn how to sell things faster. Usually velocity is related to price. I think now the default is you need good pictures, you need a good title, you need a good description. That's just the default. You have to do that. You have to ship on time. So after you get all that stuff ironed out, then all you have to do is essentially just charge a little bit less than your competition or do a little bit better marketing of your item, and then you can charge a little bit more. But again, it ends up being sort of the same. You got to pay more to get more for your item. Right? If you just get a iPhone case that protects your phone, maybe it's worth $10. Slap a Chanel sticker on it, maybe it's worth $500 if it's made out of quilted leather. So marketing is what makes things more valuable than something else. Sales is the transfer of energy from one person to another. That's how everything works in life. Emotion sells. People logically think they want to buy something, but then it's that emotion that pushes them over the top. So this is my document, bit.ly/reseller instructions. Consider it a cheat sheet. This year, I'm going to put all of my episodes to my YouTube videos in here. So you can just scroll to the top and it'll give you a free 3-step plan. This document is free. That you can see right now there's 27 random people on the internet looking at this. So I hope that this helps thousands of people make a ton of money. My ambition is your success is my new catchphrase for fun. So I recommend you bookmark this page. The 3-step plan is designed to help you understand your numbers. I have resources in here. I have a Facebook group, which is essentially doubled in size that I do with tech and sports. Over the last couple of months, we've grown it to now 189 members, and there's over 500 people in the Patreon. And tomorrow, Ashley Hustle at Home Mom will be a new coach. She's coming on at 1 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So we're going to bring in more people into the group to help coach and facilitate people with different needs. She's a busy parent. She did $100,000 on the side with 2 small kids over the last couple of years. I've met Ashley several times. Fun fact, Ashley and I went to college together. So it's interesting, right? You meet different people, and I encourage you guys to get out there and network, meet interesting people, be of value, be of service. Be the person's house that the kids want to go and hang out at. That's my ambition. One day, I'm having a daughter in a couple of months. Hopefully one day her friends will be like, we want to go to their house because it's cool. It has an amusement park in the backyard. That's cool. That's something to aspire to, right? I think that you see a lot of people who hoard money. I don't agree with that. Make some money, start an awesome business, reinvest it back into making the world a better place. We need this right now. I feel like the world is a little bit soft. People are looking for handouts, and I'm not really thinking that's the way to go. Why don't you just make more than you need, and you'll always be in a position to give? make more than you need, be in a position to give. Yes, be grateful for what you have, but strive for more. Be a little bit uncomfortable each day. And, guys, I'm feeling actually really spectacular lately because I'm okay being a little uncomfortable. For me, growing my store is actually very difficult. It's like every time I increase by a little bit, there's new customer service problems. There's more defects. Today I was looking at my traffic, and I now know that 200 people a day look through my store and don't buy anything from YouTube, right? So if you're gonna stock my store in YouTube land, at least buy a T-shirt or a sweater or something to make up for the traffic that you are costing me by not buying anything. So this store could probably be doing even a little bit better if I call them looky-loos. If looky-loos didn't go on the store and not buy anything, then it would really help me out a lot. Also, please do not message me through the eBay system. If you exchange contact information, they can suspend you or restrict you. So don't message me on eBay and say, hey, what do you think of my store? I'm not going to respond back. If you leave your contact information, then you're just actually asking for both of us to get suspended. So contact me at chris@dailyrefinement.com. I have my contact information on this sheet. I'm happy to help you guys the best I can. Also, I'm getting a gift ready for people who leave me a review on iTunes. So if you guys don't want to watch the ads on YouTube, you can listen to my podcast called A Reseller's Life on iTunes for free. So just help me out there. Since I don't have any ads on that, leave a 5-star review so other people can find it in the iTunes directory. This has been a labor of love. I'm actually pretty psyched about the person I'm becoming, just being consistent with things in my life. Being consistent is very difficult, right? Much more difficult to build a marriage than a one-night stand, because a marriage is till death do us part, although I think that was probably invented when people's life expectancy was a lot shorter, versus a one-night stand, which, one and done is not that impressive to me. It's much more cool to see what you can build over a lifetime. And you can take that even further and watch families that have built something for generations, right? That's pretty interesting. So last thought before we go, I really do think right now is the golden time. Okay, when people talk about, back in the day there was blah, blah, blah. In 2003 on eBay, I was the only person selling vintage Cracker Jack boxes, and I could sell all of them for $70, and I got them for free at the baseball game. I think that the next best time is right now. Next year there might be changes. First class mail might be $8. Priority mail might be $20. Maybe the post office goes under and Jeff Bezos becomes the transit authority, and he buys UPS and FedEx and has a monopoly on all shipping products. Maybe maybe the new presidency brings in some incredible things that help a different country. Maybe Colombia gets this crazy shipping deal like China has, and they can now ship items to the United States for free, and they become the new kingpins. We have no idea. So my point is, take advantage of what you have right now. There's a lot of craziness happening politically. So I think it's important to think maybe the best time, and you need to make all of your money in the next couple of years. Just set a timeline. All of you that are watching me right now, smash the like button. Consider joining me on this journey over the next couple of years, and let's make as much money as we can. Let's invest it in the new inventory and other asset classes, and we'll see where we are in a couple of years. So I appreciate you all stopping by. I'm very, very appreciative of you guys taking your time and spending it with me, and I'll see you guys next time. Make progress daily.